Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I just want to say hello and hope you've had a good week so far. We have another returning guest on my channel tonight. It's TJ from Norway, and you may have remembered TJ. We did an interview maybe a couple of months ago now, and this is the gentleman that actually writes to the governing body personally. He's got their email addresses, but they don't answer him, and we all know why. But there's been quite a change. A couple of things have happened that have been quite disturbing, and so TJ is going to talk about that. Since we last did the interview, these things have happened. So I'm just going to, without further ado, I'm just going to introduce TJ. Welcome, TJ. It's so good to see you back, my friend. How are you going?
Thank you, Karen, for having me back.
Yeah.
For me, it's going quite well. Since last time, I have been excluded from the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses. I was excluded officially on July 2nd, 2024.
Oh, wow. So
yeah.
what happened? What happened? Tell me what happened, TJ. What led them to disfellowship you?
Yeah, on Monday, 24th of June, two elders, the same elders, was at my doorsteps and told me that they have decided to exclude me from the organization because I referring to the jwpsa.com website, and they say that that website is clearly apostasy. But I told them, if that website, jwpsa.com, is apostasy, then Jehovah's Witnesses' own literature is also apostasy because the website referred to it. Then they couldn't answer.
Wow. And they still went and disfellowshipped you, even after you put that to
Yes.
them. Unbelievable.
Yeah. It was 1 week appeal time, but I told them, they asked me if I wanted to appeal, I had to do it in writing. And I told them, but you elders can disfellowship me with only saying it verbally. But you ask me if I will appeal, I must do it in writing. That's not fair. I asked them. I demand that I receive my exclusion in writing. And they just said, no, it's just how we do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have our midweek meetings on Tuesdays. And I wanted to log into Zoom via telephone and listen to the information that they say Trond Jacobsen is no longer a Jehovah's Witness. But I was not. They didn't let me in, so I didn't hear it.
Oh my goodness.
So for me, I was excluded from false religion. So it's no returning. I cannot go back.
No.
Why should I go back to a false religion?
Why should you? I mean, none of us, we could never ever go back there, could we? Once you've seen what you've seen, you cannot unsee it, can you, TJ?
No, I can't. I think the reason why many people return to Jehovah's Witnesses after being disfellowshipped, I think that is the reason they don't investigate the religion while they are outside. They just repent and they go back.
Yeah.
Still brainwashed.
Still brainwashed.
Yeah.
Still brainwashed.
Yeah.
I was interviewing
Yes.
a gentleman by the name of Guy in my last interview, and he was telling me that just thinking about what you've just said there, that they they don't they go back. See, his wife, she won't leave the Jehovah's Witnesses because she's got friends and family. That's another reason, right?
Yes.
They go back because they're brainwashed, but
Yeah.
that they have friends and family that they miss. But that's what I was going to say to you. He was actually on the car park duty when he was still a Jehovah's Witness, and he said hello to this person walking past, and the person said, "Oh, please don't speak to me, I'm disfellowshipped, I'm disfellowshipped," you know. And Guy said, "So who cares, I'm just going to say hello to you." And he said the disfellowshipped person ran away from him. So even the disfellowshipped people, like you said, if they haven't done their homework while they've been outside of it, they're just as affected as people that are still in. It's ridiculous.
Yes. Yeah, it is. But that don't work with me. I have exposed them in lies, hypocrisy, and false teaching, and that proves that Jehovah's Witnesses are a false religion.
Mm.
And I cannot stand falsehood, lies, and hypocrisy.
Mm.
So I don't go back.
No.
No.
And also,
I also told them that,
yeah, sorry, I was going to say to you, and just keep that thought that you also.
It dropped out. It dropped out.
Yeah, you're all right. That keep that thought. Keep that thought. You've also written to the governing body on numerous occasions, and
Yes.
you know, they've never, ever responded to you, and you have their email addresses, you have their direct emails. They've never responded to you, have they?
No, they never answered to my letters, not in physical letters or in PDF letters. That's why I post all my letters on my website for everyone to read.
Right.
So they can know what's going on, what I'm writing to the governing body about. Right. I have told the governing body that no one of them is anointed. They are not true, the discreetful and the slave, and they have no heavenly hope. They are just ordinary men.
They are.
I have exposed their overlapping generation as a false teaching. Mm. I told that to the elders, Terje Brenden and Stein Paterson, the two elders that went to me. But they are afraid to answer it. I think they know that what I tell and what I expose are the truth. But the elders, I have found out that the elders are put there to elders and to defend the governing body, not the Bible.
Absolutely, 100% correct there, TJ. Yeah. Yes, they are, and you know, it's like this, right? You have exposed them. You've put your case forward to them, even proving that their own doctrines are false because they are contradicting themselves, and they still have the same attitude. It's not like they've gone, "Oh, TJ, wow, let me just sit down. I never thought about it like that. Let's have a chat." That's no.
They are so arrogant, so I call them Pharisees. They are more arrogant and wrongdoers than the Pharisees.
Okay. Did you call them?
I tell them that in letters.
All right. Did you say that to the elders when they came to see you? Did you say you're Pharisees?
Yes, I think I said it, but I also said it in writing.
Oh, very good.
It's more powerful, Karen. It's more powerful when you write it.
It is. It is. I can actually agree with you 100% because we wrote our letter to most of the congregation, and they got the biggest witness for Jesus, and they got the biggest exposure of the governing body. I'm going to upload it onto YouTube so everybody can read it. But we didn't hold back. We went out with flying colours.
Yeah. Karen, my last letter to the headquarters is named Trond Jacobsen, TJ, letter to everyone at JW headquarters. That's my last letter to the governing body. Or actually, I want everyone at headquarters to read it. It's also a PDF file, so everyone can read it. I post all my letters on my website. Because if I don't, who knows what is going on between me and the governing body? No one.
Exactly. And like you said, if it's not put down in writing, it hasn't happened, has it? You know, so once and a PDF, so nobody can mess about with it. And just before we carry on, I just want to tell everybody that website, everybody, is Tron's website at jwpsa.com. And his YouTube channel is the same, jwpsa.com. So please support Trond. Please support his YouTube channel, and let's get more exposure. All the good work, all the hard work that this man's done, we need to all be viewing that, eyeballing it and getting it out there. Because just correct me if I'm wrong, TJ, if we go to the website, we can copy and paste those things and share them ourselves, can we?
Yes, whatever you want.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, everyone can copy and paste whatever they want from there.
Right. Okay.
It's free to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Karen, my name on YouTube is jwpsa, not .com.
Okay, jwpsa. So the website, the websites, as we can see here on your title, jwpsa.com is the website, and jwpsa is the YouTube channel. So I will put those links in the description bar below after we've done this interview. You know, honestly, TJ, you have had such a rough ride with this congregation, and I just want to go into the next thing that's happened to you, which has covered, you know, a few years now. But tell everybody about the night that you were stood at the bus stop and a Jehovah's Witness sister tried to run you over in a car. Let's hear about that.
I will do that. Yeah, it was on April 2nd, 2014. I was out jogging, and a sister and another sister came by in her car, and she decided to have a little fun, she said later, and drove her car pretty fast onto the sidewalk, and almost hit me and squeezed me almost with the wall of the bus stop shelter. I was really confused when she did that, so I just keep on with my what I was doing, jogging. And 2 weeks later, I found out that this was Jannike Helland in the Borg congregation in the same city as where I was living. And I phoned her and asked her about it, and then she said, "Oh, I just wanted to have some fun." I said, "You don't have fun to try to kill someone with a car." And I also called the police. And the shocking message from them was they advised me not to report her. So I did not that. Sadly, I didn't. But I wanted to do it now then. I sent her a letter. As you can see on my website, and I was just to tell her that a lawsuit will come, and I send a letter the copy of the letter to her body of elders, and I also send it to branch office in Denmark. But as always, they never answer.
No, they don't.
Never answer. I have since I started complaining to the Jehovah's Witnesses, I think I have received 2 or 3 letters. I complained for a brother in Holden Menighet congregation. He published private literature with the Jehovah's Witnesses logo. I complained on that, and the branch office said, we will do nothing, no action to this brother. And when they don't do any action against this brother, how can they do any action towards me on my website?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. The letters from about the brother in the other congregation is also on my website. So if let me see here. Oh, I don't think it's in the English version yet, but it's in Norwegian now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sure.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure you'll make it available. I'm sure you'll make it available.
But about the sister, she didn't answer to my letter, nor the body of elders, or the branch office in Denmark.
Right.
No answer at all.
So let me
and
get.
That's a pattern.
Right.
It's a pattern in Jehovah's Witnesses. They only want to have it in verbal, to saying, because when they have only verbal conversations, it's so easy to lie about it later.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. So
Jehovah's Witnesses are terrified to have it in writing, because when you have it in writing, it's impossible to lie about it.
Well, they can try, but they'll fall over, because when it's all documented and it's recorded, that nobody can refute that. But I just wanted to pick up. I just wanted to ask you something. So let me get this right. So the only response that you received from this so-called sister was that when you confronted her about it, when you called her and said, look, what do you think you were doing? Oh, I was just having I thought I'd have a little bit of fun with you, That's all that that's all that she's ever said to you. And then you've told the branch, you've told the body. And is she still a witness? Was she ever disciplined for doing that? Was she ever taken in the back room?
No, the body of elders didn't know about it until 10 years later, in this letter I sent to them. I think it's so serious, so I couldn't let it pass.
Yeah. What was the mental health impact on you all that time, TJ?
I definitely understood that this cannot be a true religion when members do that to a brother.
Yeah.
And no, it's a tremendous mental affecting me, negative.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't trust her. I don't trust the branch office elders, nor the body of elders in her congregation. And I'm sure they have not spoke to her about it. And I don't think she is disciplined about it.
No.
They protect each other,
Yeah, they do. They do protect each other. You're right. Yeah, and look, when people hear about this, they'll just be disgusted. I mean, it's another level, isn't it? A sister, a so-called Christian, who goes out knocking on doors, talking about love, and and kindness and all this kind of thing, and then she sees a brother, who's minding his own business and tries to pin him up against, runs a car up against you and tries to pin you up against the bus stop wall. I mean, and then to say that she's just having fun. The woman should be in prison. She should be in prison.
She should. Yes, she should.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jehovah's Witnesses can do whatever they want and get away with it.
Well,
it seems to be.
Yeah, but you know, and I know, TJ, they won't get away with it in the long run, because they all.
No, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
They have to answer to the highest authority when that time comes.
Of course.
And you will be vindicated. You will be vindicated. And you know what, TJ, as far as I'm concerned, you are free at last. Jesus said the truth will set you free. And you haven't only found out the truth about this organization, which you've known all along anyway, but now you can come to Jesus Christ in the fullest sense, and have that relationship with him. Because I'm telling you, since I left the organization, my Lord has never let me down once. He's been with me every single step of the way, and he will do the same for you. And I will keep you in my prayers, TJ. But she
nice to hear.
oh, look, did you mention that, just going back to her, did you try and get legal advice? Did you go and see a solicitor to see if you could bring some sort of lawsuit against her, or some sort of court appearance?
Until now, I have only spoke about her to the police, and they advised me not to report her. I don't know why they did that, but I don't know.
The police advised you not to report it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Why?
Yeah. Maybe it's because of their capacity. I don't know.
Okay.
But they shouldn't.
No, you should pursue it. You should pursue it. I mean,
should.
You should.
Yeah.
And I think the
yeah. I will talk to a lawyer, and he will tell me what to do, and he will give me some advice.
He will. He will. Don't listen to. Don't listen. Don't listen to the police. Go to your lawyer. Get some legal advice and see what they say first, because that's like, it's. I mean, what if she'd have actually hit you? Would that have been fun?
Yeah,
she's just having fun.
If she had hit me with her car, she had crossed my legs, crossed it.
You could have.
I had to amputate my leg.
Yeah, exactly. You could have ended up in a wheelchair. I mean, that woman. What's her name again? What's her name? What's this woman's name? Yonika Hellon.
Yes.
Yonika Hellon, if you're listening, you are an absolute psychopath, and you deserve to be behind bars for attempted murder. Seriously.
Yeah, she's from Bergen.
Yeah, she's from somewhere.
Yeah, from Bergen.
Disgusting. So you've had all that to contend with, and then all of a sudden, I mean, these elders must have been looking at your website, and no doubt the branch will have probably been in touch with them too, because you've written to the governing body. So they decided to disfellowship you. Did they tell you that they were going to disfellowship you, or did they just do it?
No, they told me on Monday, 24th of June, that they would disfellowship me. Right.
But when you went to listen, when you went to listen on Tuesday, this Tuesday, you were phased out. They wouldn't let you in to listen to it.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you know? Did somebody tell you that you'd been officially disfellowshipped?
They was here the same day, and they told me that it would be said on midweek this Tuesday.
Wow.
2nd of July.
And they didn't even dignify you by letting you Zoom in to listen to your own disfellowshipping. It's disgusting. No. Absolutely disgusting.
I think the elders and the Jehovah's Witness organization is on a lower level than Satan himself. Probably. Yeah. But I think I understand that Jehovah's Witnesses are so evil, so Satan envy them. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
What I have experienced with Jehovah's Witnesses, I can say that.
You can.
That's my belief.
You can. You know what? You are free to say whatever you want about this organization, as long as it's true. And everything that you're saying is true, TJ. They are evil. Me and my husband were discussing it the other night. They're vindictive. It's all about elitism, position. If your face fits, if your face doesn't fit, they make your life very, very difficult. Um, they're just bullies. They're bullies. They are psychopaths. They are psychopaths. They are.
Yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses starting to bully me in 2009.
Oh no.
Then I just be aware of it. In March 2009, they started to bully me and started to make me suicidal.
See, did you write this down? Did you document any of it? Did you do a diary?
Only in my letters that I publish now.
Okay. So what you could do is when you go and see the lawyer, you could actually collect all of that information, because you've got dates when you sent the letter and everything else. And I would be doing a document and going to my lawyer and showing them all of that bullying, and then it would actually lend more weight to the sister that's trying to take you out as well, because obviously people in the neighboring congregation that she's in, they would have heard all about you, because they gossip you know that
Well, of course they do.
yeah, the bullying would actually add more weight to what she attempted to do to you. And did you document when you called her? Did you document when you called her and asked her why she did that to you?
I have no other documentation than what I say is true.
Okay. Well,
yeah. But she knows what she did.
Mm-hmm.
I know what she did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the elders are corrupt and taking her part.
Yeah.
Her side.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And also what I was going to say was, if you haven't got the exact date, you've got the dates of the letters because you sent a letter to the governing body, didn't you, about her and the branch. So you've got those letters. They've got, and you can tell your solicitor that they've got copies of those letters and they've never done anything about it, TJ. Yeah. Right? So
Karen,
yeah.
Karen, the date of the car attempted murder was April the 2nd, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
That's the date.
Yeah. So
and yeah.
But you were also bullied. So you were bullied before that. So who knows? I mean, we wouldn't put it past these people to conspire with one another when you get bullied, when you get picked on. What kind of if you're okay talking about it, what did they do to you when they bullied you? How did they behave?
When I gave a comment on meetings, they gave another comment to make my comment less value. They talked me down.
Right.
With their questions.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And many other things.
Right. Okay. But if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, that's fine. But
yeah. But if you go back to the overlapping generations, Karen, on my website, I have published how they believe the so-called overlapping generation, and I have also documented that the last person in Jehovah's Witnesses overlapping generation died in 2008. It's on my website.
Yeah. Oh, look,
they could just write in generation and you will see it there. Yeah.
Look, everything, I mean, when people go and view your website, they will see that it's very concise, it's very articulate, it's the same information that you've sent the governing body. And all they're doing, all it's doing when they don't, these are, now, I'm just going to remind everybody that these so-called brothers are supposed to be the brothers of Christ. And if you think about it, if Christ was there in amongst this lot, these nine, they're called the nine future kings now. What a joke. If Christ was in amongst these men, I think it would be a very, very different scenario, don't you?
Yes, I told them in letters that when I exposed them in lies, hypocrisy, and false teaching, and to be a false religion, they are not anointed, they are not the brother of Christ, and they have no heavenly hope. They teach false. They have Satan as the father and God, and nothing to do with Jehovah.
Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say to you. They make all of these very, very big claims that they're the brothers of Christ on earth. And if Christ was amongst them right now, and they were behaving like they are behaving with everybody, I think he would cast them off pretty quickly. And he's going to.
Yeah, I see that Jehovah's Witnesses, they have Satan as their God. They say it themselves. I think it was David Splain saying in a video talk he had. He said, "Those who lie do exactly what the fathers want them to do." Oh, actually, the Satan. So I have it on my website. Yes. I back my post on my website with the Bible.
Yeah.
And Jehovah's Witnesses literature.
Yes. Look, they just contradict themselves. I mean, they contradict themselves. And now it's like everybody's saying this now, TJ. The internet, social media, YouTube is their absolute enemy because they're just getting exposed all over the place. And everybody knows, everybody outside Jehovah's Witnesses know what these clowns, because that's what they are, clowns. They belong in the circus. That's what these men are doing. They're an absolute disgrace, and they are charlatans, and they're fleecing innocent people that are still in the organization. And that's why thousands are leaving, TJ. That's why thousands are leaving every week.
Yes. And why should the Disfellowshipped persons go back to an organization that have thousands of lawsuits about child sex abuse?
Exactly.
Cannot do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, cannot return. People that are awake never return to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Never.
Because they don't return to Jehovah, they return to the governing body.
Yes, exactly, 100% correct. They do. They return to men. They return to men. Remember what the Bible says, TJ? Do not put your trust in earthly man, to whom no salvation belongs.
Karen, I don't do that. I don't trust these men.
No, none of us do. That's why we're out.
Yeah, I question the governing body's spiritual qualifications.
Yep. Well, they're not qualified.
I've done it in. No, they are not.
Mm-hmm.
They never answer to any question I have. They never answer to my letters, and I know that they are looking at my website, and I also know that at least some people on the headquarters are watching my website, and also elders in Norway and my own congregation I was in, and other congregation, and brothers and sisters that I have sent text messages to. I know that some of them are watching, and hopefully they will start thinking by themselves, not let the governing body think for them.
Exactly. And I
say,
go on, sorry.
I say to them that they should investigate and scrutinize.
Don't worry about it. I just had a few internet problems there, but I'm back on now. So I'll just ask you the question again, just in case we didn't hear that. If you had to leave, so you escaped from the tower because, what would be your reason?
Because in March 2020, I decided to investigate Jehovah's Witnesses more carefully and more deeply.
Mm.
And the first thing I exposed was that Jehovah's Witnesses have a large stock portfolio in the weapon industry.
Right.
I also found out that they profit from porn and pharma, alcohol, and Disney, Zoom, social media, Facebook, almost everything.
Mm.
That Jehovah forbid us to profit from. Jehovah's Witnesses have blood guilt on their hands because they profit from when children get slaughtered on the altar of Satan. The altar of war in Satan's system.
Yeah,
that gives Jehovah's Witnesses blood guilt.
Absolutely.
I try to. It's difficult to contact the elder or the governing body because they don't answer.
No.
They keep silent.
Well,
because in my case, they know that I'm telling them the truth, but they cannot stand the truth because they are liars.
That's it, and that's why they don't. That's why they don't respond, TJ, because they know that they're liars, and they haven't got any argument. They haven't got any argument, and they haven't got any defense. They haven't got any defense. So
no, they have not.
No, they haven't. So I just want to say that. Oh, look, it's been a pretty heavy interview, but I think that a lot of people, I hope that I've got most of it recorded because the internet just went stupid then at the end of it. So hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of editing and piece it together. But I just want to say, TJ, that you're an absolutely amazing person, and so many people.
Thank you very much.
No, you are, and you've become a very good friend, and I love you heaps. You're an awesome human being, and you're a strong person. And our Lord Jesus can use people like you, because now, I mean, you were exposing them as an active witness. that's but now you're out. I mean, yes, it's what they did was brutal, but that's what they do to all of us. It's a very brutal practice. It's a cruel practice, but you're out of it now and you're free.
Yes, I am. Karen, let me take one more topic before we end.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
In Awake magazine, January 8, 1947, Jehovah's Witnesses accused the Catholic Church for disfellowshipping their members.
Yes.
And that disfellowshipping practice found no support in the scriptures that they used. In 1952, Jehovah's Witnesses starting to disfellowship their members. And then the scriptures suddenly was a God-giving doctrine. Strange. It
Very
did not
strange.
find any support in scriptures for the Catholic Church, but it did for Jehovah's Witnesses.
Exactly.
But in the article in Awake, they say that disfellowshipping is foreign from Bible teaching.
Well,
that's hypocritical.
It is hypocritical, and the thing about it is that their policy has got nothing to do with the Bible or God or Jesus.
No,
it's got nothing to do with them, because as you said, they used to have a go at the Catholic Church for doing the same thing in
Yeah,
1940, like you said, 48, and then 5 years later, they're doing the same thing because guess what? They knew that they could control people by having disfellowshipping.
exactly. And I have been disfellowshipped by a pagan practice.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
You
and
have.
that's not biblical. So uh, when my disfellowshipping, this when they disfellowship me, it's not legal.
It isn't.
It's not a biblical thing.
It isn't.
No.
And you know the other thing as well, the way that they told you that you were going to be disfellowshipped, that's illegal too. That's illegal too because you had no defense. You had nobody to
Yeah.
support you. Like in Satan's world, if you go to a court, you're afforded all of those things. You get support, you get defendants, you get a jury, you get witnesses. No, not in Jehovah's Witnesses, you don't. Nothing. Nothing of the sort. So
No, I tell you what, Karen. I will contact the state administrator and department in government in Norway and complain to them about my disfellowshipping.
yeah, see how you see how you go legally, and if
Yes,
you get
I will.
would you come back and do an interview if you get a good outcome and it goes further? Will you get back? Will you come back
Yes, I
and
will love
talk?
to do that.
Yeah, well, we'd love to
Yes,
have
I
you.
will.
We'd love to have you back. So
Yeah.
so I just want to say, TJ, it's been awesome to see you, my friend, and you keep smiling and keep encouraging everybody because the internet, YouTube, ex Jehovah's Witnesses, we need people like you. We need strong, outspoken people because the tower needs to be pulled down. It needs to go, and it is on its way out. It is on its way out. The writing's on the wall, TJ.
It is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right then. Well, we will catch up soon, and until next time, folks, take care, show love to one another, and always be forgiving.